Never played this game before, but I gifted it to a friend fucking ages ago. I gifted this to one of my friends back when I was in college, and I got it for
Dear
free.
Esther,
Oh,
the morning after I was washed ashore, salt in my ears, sand in my mouth, and the waves always at my ankles, I felt as though everything had conspired to this one
I can
last
move.
shipwreck. I remembered nothing but water, stones in my belly and my shoes, threatening to drag me under to where only the most listless of creatures swim.
I've decided to drown myself.
Come back.
No! Drown once! That's an achievement. This place is creepy. Hello? Oh, I have a flashlight. Can I turn off? No. It's just part of the plot. Hello? Anybody home? Nice magazine. Hello? Huh? Oh. Why are we drawing organic chem things in here? Is this one of those games? That's a carbon atom. See, this is cis. This is a cis. This is a cis atom. It's even got a carbon tail. Oh no, no carbon tail. That's an oxidized thing. It's got hydrogen on it. Why are we drawing organic chemistry? Okay. Hello? Anyone home? Oops. What the fuck? Where'd the bird come from? Oh, it flew through here. Hold on, I gotta fix my chat. It's all fucked up. There we go. Hello? What's in here? Someone tried to draw something, but it's not anything cool. A lot of paint cans. How's it going, stupids? Welcome to the stream. Follow me on Twitch. This is my dual stream. So I can take the cliff or I can go up. I'm gonna go along the cliffside. That seems cooler. I don't want to climb a hill. Are you kidding me? Is there anybody here? Hello? I'm aimlessly wandering around. How you doing today, dude? Is there anything even down here? I don't even know where I'm going. Some trash on the beach. It looks like it's gonna rain. I can't run, I can't sprint. Someone's been fishing. Okay, cool. Where am I going? I'm about to drown myself again. Oh. I can climb up.
There was once talk of a wind farm out here, away from the rage and the intolerance of the masses. The sea, they said, is too rough for the turbines to stand. They clearly never came here to experience the becalming for themselves.
What the heck?
Personally, I would have supported it. Turbines would be a fitting contemporary refuge for a hermit. The revolution and the permanence.
What's this? Oh, someone drew one of them. I forget what it's called. This is one of those mathematical things. I've seen it before. I don't remember what it's called, though. I don't know if I'm going the right way or what.
I have found the ship's manifest, crumpled and waterlogged under a stash of paint cans.
What?
It tells me that along with this present cargo, there was a large quantity of antacid yogurt bound for the European market. It must have washed out to sea. God knows there are no longer gulls or goats here to eat it.
Okay, so clicking zooms in. I don't think I'm supposed to go that way. Wait, can I climb along the rocks? Is that a thing? I don't think it's a thing. No, this isn't working. I'm gonna drown. Let me go back. Alright. What am I doing out here? Are you sure there's nothing over here? They made me walk all this way for nothing. I'm going back in that little cave thing. There's gotta be something here. There's a car door. No, there's nothing here. I guess I do have to go up the hill. All I'm doing is walking around. I don't see anything here other than this thing. I don't know what I'm doing. Hello? Hey chat, keep an eye out because I'm about to just turn on autopilot. Here, hold on. Anything over here? Well, I've looked all over the beach, so I guess the only way is to go up now. Upsie daisy. What's that? It's like a red beacon in the distance. Do I have to follow the path? Can I climb up here? No. Well, hold on. No.
A wonderful sight. The moon cresting the junction between the cliff path and the stone circle. It cast a shadow of the ridge across the beach, all the world as if you had signed your name in untidy handwriting.
Hello? Is there anybody even here? Am I alone? Why is the wind so strong? I'm tempted to...
Someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice.
What?
They cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this. To keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh. We are not like Lot's wife, you and I. We feel no particular need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where
What?
the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
What? Bro, are you stealing from dead bodies? Who am I playing as? Am I a murderer? Jesus H. Christ! Don't do that! It was quiet. Welcome. Thanks, Drew. Clip that. I hope you're having a good day, despite what you just did. Where the hell does this go? Am I going the wrong way again? Oh, hey, a boat.
Dear
Oh.
Esther, I met Paul.
Huh?
I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a
Oh.
small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
I feel like I shouldn't go in there yet. Oh, hey, that's where I started. This game's been in my library since I was in college and I've just never played it. What was that? I'm walking through the water.
I've become convinced I am not alone here, even though I'm equally sure it is simply a delusion brought upon by circumstance. I do not, for instance, remember where I found the candles, or why I took it upon myself to light such a strange pathway. Perhaps it is only for those who are bound to follow.
What's this? The hell is this? Oh. Chemistry. Just like the Orgo notes I saw earlier. Oh, this keeps going. Man, this place is huge. Well, it's also because I'm walking. What the hell is this? Finish chapter The Lighthouse.
Dear Esther,
But
I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turnoff for Sanford and the Welcome Break services. But although I can always see it in my rearview mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
where the fuck am I going? No. I like how Sound Alerts finally played that. Finally put what you played in chat, and it scared me. I thought you did it again, Drew. What the hell was that?
It's only at night that this place makes any sluggish effort at life. You can see the buoy and the aerial. I've been taking to sleeping through the day in an attempt to resurrect myself. I can feel the last days drawing upon me. There's little point now in continuation. There must be something new to find here. Some nook or some cranny that offers a perspective worth clinging to.
What does that say?
I've burnt my bridges. I've sunk my boats and watched them go to water.
Can I get up on there? Doesn't look like it. I don't see anything weird. How's your day been, by the way, Drew? Wait, what was that? A box. No, I can't get up on it. All I hear is thunder and lightning and shit.
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
I guess I'll just casually walk up here now. I don't see anything.
I had kidney stones and you visited me in the hospital.
Ah!
After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
Someone died due to a drunk driver. Well, it looks like the paths branch here. Not really sure which way I want to go. Up or a bottomless abyss. Bottomless abyss, obviously.
Is this what Paul saw through his windscreen? Not Lot's wife looking over her shoulder, but a scar in the hillside, falling away to black forever.
Shortcut!
Come back.
Die from falling off a cliff. Well, I found the shortcut. What the hell is this?
I've begun my ascent on the windless slope of the western side. The setting sun was an inflamed eye squeezing shut against the light shone in by the doctors. My neck is aching through constantly craning my head up to track the light of the aerial. I must look downwards, follow the path under the island to a new beginning.
Man, someone was doing some drugs in here. Scary.
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He
Aww.
caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him either.
My heart is landfill. These false dawns waking into the still never light. I sweat for you in the small hours and wrap my blankets into a mass. I have always heard the waves break on these lost shores, always the gulls forgotten. I can lift this bottle to my ear, and all there ever is for me is this Hebridean music.
What the hell? Man, I'd be pissed as fuck if I built all this and then I died straight away. I'd be fucking livid. I'd haunt the shit out of this place. Burning something. Oh! Another organic chemistry picture. The atoms breaking. Oh wait, I didn't check the side room. Let me go back up. I didn't check what's in here. This is weird. I don't know what this is. Looks like a monster. Man, this is dangerous. There's no guardrail up here.
In a footnote, the editor comments that at this point, Donnelly was going insane as syphilis tore through his system like a...
What?
He's not to be trusted. Many of his claims are unsubstantiated, and although he does paint a colourful picture, much of what he says may have been derived directly from his fever. But I've been here, and I know, as Donnelly did, that this place is always half imagined. Even the rocks and caves will shimmer and blur with the right eyes.
You sure you're not just going crazy? Because that's a rock.
They found Jakobsen in early spring. The thaw had only just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose.
Aww.
His fingernails were raw and bitten to the quick. They found the phosphorescent moss that grows in the caves deep under the nails. Whatever he'd been doing under the island when his strength began to fail is lost. He'd struggled halfway up the cliff again, perhaps in a delirium, perhaps trying to reach the Bothy's fire before curling into a stone and expiring.
This vase just did something cool. Were those his ashes? Was that Jakob's? No! He had so much to live for. Man, I don't really know what the hell's going on. Fucked up shipwreck. Treasure chest? No, it's a barrel.
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the Bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
He broke his femur? Oh! What the hell? This must be where he fell. Never want to break your femur. Walking becomes impossible. Well, not impossible, but you're not going to want to do it. Oh, there's the candles we talked about earlier. Hello. Nice cave. No, 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 no! Hello?
From here, this last time, I have understood there is no turning back. The torch is failing along with my resolve. And hear the singing of the sea creatures from the passages above me, and they are promising the return of the gulls.
More weird paint pictures. Am I crouched? I must be. Crazy mushrooms! Let's go. Yeah, I was crouched. Oh, secret passageway. Now this I gotta see. Man, I'm like crawling. Oh. Nice. Free Willy. Whee! Oh. No clue where the fuck I'm going. I'm just kind of following my heart. Oop. Can't go that way. There's a lot of light in this cave. Oh. This is where I jumped down. Is it really safe for me to be climbing all over the cliffs like this? Because I don't think it is. One wrong slip and it's over. Climbing over the cliffs. I think I went the right way. This is way cooler than whatever other way I could have went. I'm just kind of gliding along the rocks now.
I am traveling through my own body, following the line of infection from the shattered femur towards the heart. I swallow fistfuls of painkillers to stay lucid. In my delirium, I see the twin lights of the moon and the Ariel shining to me through the rocks.
Is that a paper boat? It's a fucking paper boat. Follow that paper boat. Oh. A book. More paint. Oh! This is... Is this a circuit? It looks like a circuit. It's an open circuit because there's stuff coming in from the outside. Someone's been sending tons of paper boats down here. I am now stuck in the water. Someone please help me. There's that weird creature thing again. More things of paint strewn about. I don't know what that is. It's more colored in this time. No clue where I am or where I'm going. I guess I'll climb up there. That's the only place I haven't really been. That and I haven't been upstream, I guess, either. I'll check upstream before I climb up there, because that seems like it'll probably go somewhere. Nice beach. Cool place to hang out. Oh, more organic chemistry stuff. This is the same symbol that was by the beach. Is that the chemical makeup of maybe the rock or the crystal here? It is a carbon atom. Oh, this means something, but I can't remember what. Oh, another open circuit. Nice beach. Oh, what's that? Oh. It blew away. Weird urn. Alright, I'm climbing up. Paint? What do we paint here? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a neuron. That's a neuron. What the fuck? Up or down? Clearly we gotta go up first. Never mind, going down. These barnacles? No, they're crystals.
I will hold the hand you offered to me. From the summit down to this well, into the dark waters where the small flowers creep for the sun. Headlights are reflected in your retinas, moonlit in the shadow of the crematorium chimney.
There are coins here. This must be the hole I jumped down for fun, for shits and giggles earlier. Oh. What the hell? Behold Damascus taken. Is that taken? I think that's taken. Behold, I'm pretty sure that's Damascus taken. What the hell is all this? Bro, am I in the cell from Sonic Adventure 2? What? Damascus is taken. Damascus. These are all the pictures I've been seeing scattered around the island. The fuck? Away from being... What? Away from being... What is that last word? Away from being a... Is that city? Away from being a city. Oh, more words. End it. I don't know what that says. Be... The writing's too scrawled for me to read. I thought my handwriting was bad. Away... Away... And it... Shall... I think that's shall. The L is up... The first L is upside down. It shall be a... God, what the fuck is this word? I don't know what it is. Are these vines? They're vines. Well, the crazy fucking paint stopped. Hello? Anyone home? Pizza! Oh, I'm not crouched anymore. This is a dead end. Wait. Oh, it's not a dead end. Huh. Oh, great. Every claustrophobic person's worst nightmare. Alright. This area is dragging on compared to the last two. The last two I just kind of walked around. What the fuck? Can I get around this? What's this say? ASYS 220. Oh, is this the night my wife got killed in the drunk driving accident? What the hell? Let me up. I don't want to drown. Alright. Sweet. How have I not broken every bone in my goddamn body? Completed, finished the caves chapter. Alright, cool. Now where am I? Hello? Am I back in the first area? Hey, a tent. Someone was sleeping here. Actually... Oh, the game told me to follow the candles.
The moon over the Sanford Junction, headlights in your retinas. Donnelly drove a grey hatchback without a bottom. All the creatures of the tarmac rose to sing to him. All manner of symbols crudely scrawled across the cliff face of my unrest. My life reduced to an electrical diagram. All my gulls have taken flight. They will no longer roost on these outcrops. The lure of the moon over the Sanford Junction is too strong.
Why is there a candle way out here? Oh, I'm on the other side of that hill. Oh, hey, he completed a circuit diagram. What is that? Guess we're gonna walk slowly toward it. He got all this way with a fucking broken femur? Bro might be fucking Superman. These are docking stations.
We shall begin to assemble our own version of the North Shore. We will scrawl in dead languages and electrical diagrams and hide them away for future theologians to muse and mumble over. We will send a letter to Esther Donnelly and demand her answer. We will mix the paint with ashes and tarmac and the glow from our infections. We will paint a moon over the Sanford Junction and blue lights falling like stars along the hard shoulder.
That explains all the boats from earlier. They're fucking landed on the wrong shore. You should have been able to moor here. I need to hop up on that cliff. Ups a daisy. What the hell? You guys see that? Chat! Is that a person? Pictures of blood-stained cars. Hello? Don't make me come up there. Is this a... It's a defibrillator. Someone was operating on someone here. I'm pretty sure that's like an old defib. I see you. I'm coming up there. You're being very rude by not returning my hellos. I just want you to know that. If you, I swear to God, if you drop some shit on me, I will find you. Long. That's a long Adam. Oh. Picture of somebody. Hello. Oh no, there's a mound of dirt here. The fuck? How are there so many car parts way out here? Chat, do you see that? Do you see that, right? I'm not hallucinating. That candle is casting a shadow of a person. Is there like a mirror world and the water is the key?
There were chemical diagrams on the posters on the walls on the waiting room. It seemed appropriate at the time. still life abstractions of the processes which had already begun to break down your nerves and your muscles in the next room. I crammed diazepam as I once crammed for chemistry examinations. I am revising my options for a long and happy life.
Right from heaven shone around. What's that last word? Right from heaven. Light from heaven. That's an L. Light from heaven shone around him. Who the fuck decided to make all this cool shit out here? This is a terrible place for it. Who the fuck is gonna see it? Hold on, they put candles down here. I mean, I'm supposed to come down here for something. How are these candles staying lit? The hell is that noise?
From here, I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
All those paper boats from the caves in here are those letters. These things I'm reading off of are these paper boats I keep picking up. No shot he scrolled something into the entire mountainside. How much time did bro have? You have a radio tower. Call for help. I'm guessing I'm supposed to go that way, but I need to see what this is first. More paint. I ain't going in there right now. All of a sudden, a light from heaven shone around him, and he fell to the ground. There's eggs here. I got goop in my eye. Ugh. Alright, well, we better start climbing. I think I've looked through basically everything I can up down there. On the bright side, it seems pretty linear. I don't think there's only one path to take from here. I don't think I can climb that. Oh, maybe there is another path. What's
The
this?
pain in my leg sent me blind for a few minutes as I struggled up the cliff path. I swallowed another handful of painkillers, and now I feel almost lucid. The island around me has retreated to a hazed distance, whilst the moon appears to have descended into my palm to guide me. I can see a thick black line of infection reaching for my heart from the waistband of my trousers. Through the fugue, it's all the world like the path I have cut from the lowlands towards the aerial.
The southwest Weston M5. Did I just like go insane and start stealing a bunch of roadway items? Did I dismantle the car and just throw it all over the beach? Bro, our friend is still waiting on the cliffside. Let me up there. There's gotta be a way up there. I'll backtrack if I have to, I don't care. I'm seeing who that mystery person is. Got an achievement for walking 5,000 steps. Ugh, I'm dying just like the person in this story. There wouldn't happen to be a hole in the fence here somewhere, would there? No. Wait. No. Alright, I'm just gonna walk normally and try to find a way up there. Right here, but it won't let me. What is going on? There's our cliffside friend again. Well, this is a ledge. No going back. Things are getting spooky, guys.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
Where'd our cliffside friend go? And as he was proceeding on his journey. Bro, who took the time to carve all this into the wall? Or paint all that? It's way up off the ground. Someone had to have a ladder. Or it's literally just like clinging onto the cliff writing all this shit. Oh. And was come near to Damascus. Spooky ambiance. And he
If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
and neither did he eat nor drink. And he was 3 days with what? Without sight. Without 3 days without sight, and neither did he eat nor drink. This game's wild. What the fuck is going on? What was that? Something fell. Whatever. Oh!
Returning to my car afterwards, hands still shaking, and a head split open by the impact. Goodbye to tearful aunts and traumatized uncles. Goodbye to the phenomenal. Goodbye to the tangible. Goodbye Wolverhampton. Goodbye Sanford. Goodbye Cromer. Goodbye Damascus. This cliff path is slippery in the dew. It is hard to climb with such an infection. I must carve out the bad flesh and sling it from the aerial. I must become infused with the very air.
And he came to pass that as I made, I don't know what that word is, the journey, that's probably the, and I can't read that. I can't read it. It's too... Holy shit! The guardrail just gave way. I can't read it. It's too far. If I try to read it, I'm gonna fall. I'm not even gonna try to read it. Last time I did it, I almost fucking fell. How the fuck did bro write this? And around the
Blind
nuts.
with panic, deaf with the roar of the caged traffic, heart stopped on the road to Damascus. Paul sat at the roadside, hunched up like a gull, like a bloody gull. As useless and as doomed as a syphilitic cartographer, a dying goat herd, an infected leg, a kidney stone, blocking the traffic bound for Sanford and Exeter. He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all. All his roads and his tunnels and his paths led inevitably to this moment of impact. This is not a recorded natural condition. He should not be sat there with his chemicals and his circuit diagrams. He should not be sat there at all.
Came into... There's a guardrail here, so I'm confident reading this one. Came into that. Work with me. Walk with me. Okay. It's fucking intense up here. Bro, you couldn't pay me to climb up here. I don't care how curious I am. There's some places you just shouldn't go. Whew, okay, we're off the cliffside at least.
Run out of places to climb. I will abandon this body and take to the air. Dear Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him.
I'm not doing this.
There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We've always been drawn here.
Why am I
One day
climbing
the gulls will
this?
return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
I jumped. Bro, you're not gonna hit the water! Well, maybe. We might get a 10 out of 10 here. Right! Go right! Bro, that's not right. No, I'm not gonna make it. Was that a bird the whole time? Is that it?
Come back.
There were some places I didn't explore. I didn't explore the staircase in the first area. And I didn't explore the cave area in the first area either. I kind of just ran through the first area. I figured I could come back. Pretty good game, though. I've had that. I'm not joking. I've had that in my library for a solid maybe... Let's see. I got it freshman year of college. Ooh, it's been about 11 years. And I just never played it. There's no music here, it's just showing me credits. Can I skip this? No. Damn. Bro fell. Made with Unity. Is that it? What happens if I hit resume? No, bro. I can't do it again. No way I can do it again. What happens if I hit start? There's one thing I want to check. There is one thing I have to check before I call it quits.
Dear Esther, the gulls do not land here anymore. I've noticed that this year they seem to shun the place. Maybe it's the depletion of the fishing stock driving them away. Perhaps it's me. When he first landed here, Donnelly wrote that the herds were sickly and their shepherds the lowest of the miserable classes that populate these Hebridean islands. 300 years later, even they have departed.
I didn't go this way last time. I need to see where it goes. Oh! Well, that eliminates a lot of, Oh, I can walk the cliffside.
Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him. How disappointed he must have been with their chatter. Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south side, and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. They say he died of fever 116 years later. The shepherds left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave, but Donnelly records they never claimed to have seen him. I have visited the cave and I have left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude.
I have to check the cave. That's the only thing that's left. I need to see what's in there. Which means walking this path
At
again.
night, you can see the lights sometimes from a passing tanker or trawler. From up on the cliffs, they are mundane. But down here, they fugue into ambiguity. For instance, I cannot readily tell if they belong above or below the waves. The distinction now seems banal. Why not everything and all at once? There's nothing better to do here than indulge in contradictions whilst waiting for the fabric of life to unravel.
No wonder I walk so slow. I've got a fucking broken femur.
Reading Donnelly by the weak afternoon sunlight. He landed on the south side of the island, followed the path to the bay and climbed the mount. He did not find the caves, and he did not chart the north side. I think this is why his understanding of the island is flawed, incomplete. He stood on the mount and only wondered momentarily how to descend. But then, he didn't have my reasons. When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this. To keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh. We are not like Lot's wife, you and I. We feel no particular need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
Alright, there's the cave I didn't visit last time.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life. I would leave you presents outside your retreat in this interim space between cliff and beach.
Trigger
I would
all
leave you
voiceover
loaves and
points.
fishes, but the fish stocks have been depleted and I've run out of bread. I would row you back to your homeland in a bottomless boat, but I fear we would both be driven mad by the chatter of the sea creatures.
Okay, I missed nothing. That was it. I've triggered every voiceover point. Alright. Whew, good game. Oops. I didn't mean to close the whole window, but it happened. So, you know, oopsies. Let's see if there's anybody to raid tonight. I'm gonna cut the stream a little early since I didn't expect to complete the whole game. But chalk it up. We got one. We got one for the books, and I need to do some editing because I'm way behind on it. Because I suck at staying on task when it comes to this stuff. Where the hell is my... Who we raiding? Well, better question. Who's online? Well, Wild Spice is online. We'll go with her. Probably the best bet. She's playing Honkai Star Rail again, so go say hi to her for me. I'll probably chop in too. Yeah, I know. Finish the game. Damn, it's been a while since that happened. Too bad it was something I literally finished in less than an hour and a half, and I died doing it. My character commits suicide. I'll be back Thursday. I applied for TikTok stream rights, so we'll see if I get that. And then you guys have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. Go say hi to Spice for me. I'll be there with you as soon as I can pull up her stream. As soon as this works. Please work. I'm not going to raid until I'm out of the ad. I'm tired of raiding with the ad up. The ad being up kills me every single goddamn time. I never get to see what's going on. I'm going to go get a drink and then probably go to bed. I got a billion things at work to do tomorrow, so keep plugging away at hell on earth. I'm just kidding. Alright. Whoops, wrong button. See you guys Thursday.
When your internet isn't 100% fiber, and you realize how much you're paying for it, you could do this. Or you could do something about it, like getting the deal of a lifetime on Frontier Fiber.
Okay, you're good to go.
It's 100% fiber internet, powered by the speed of light.